Well, hello there. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about cybersecurity education and some of the challenges that we see. And I found this great paper. And one of the things that's awesome is I found someone that I might have to reach out to potentially be a co-author with in the future. Anyway, but future implications. One of the things we have here in Hawaii for high schoolers is career technical education. So it's high schoolers are able to choose some CTE classes. There's the emphasis in other areas as well. But it's just really hard, especially the smaller schools, to do this. And so they're looking at how they can make this better. And there is ability to take advantage of the early enrollment in college through high school. And there's even maybe online learning options. So starting students as young as possible, getting IT education into elementary schools and high schools is something that we definitely need to do better. I'm a digital immigrant. When I grew up, I did not have computers around much. And the children growing up now, they're digital natives. So that's something that is, they have a leg up on a lot of us. Now, I say that, but a lot of the high schoolers, they're AI immigrants, just like I am. And the students just starting elementary school are AI natives. AI is going to be used in so many things without them even knowing. It's cool, the transitionary times. But the future impacts that has on all of our students. So while I'm talking about education in IT and needing to go earlier in students' careers, there's also doing a better job later in the careers. And there's a lot of companies that are trying to help do that. So I really like Western Governors University with their Cybersecurity Information Assurance degree. If you look at the certifications with this, so these are certifications that they pay for the students to take. I think they'll pay. I have never went to Western Governors University. I'm not affiliated with them. I only know what students have told me, and things change over time. So use what I say with a grain of salt. My understanding is they'll pay for it the first time, and the second time, I believe, as well. If you need more than that, you have to appeal, and I think you have to pay for yourself. You might have to pay for yourself the second time. Some of them you're required to pass, others you're just required to take. And it depends if it's an undergrad or a graduate degree. But Western Governors University is marrying an online education with professional level certifications. And it's rounded enough. So if we come back up to the top, let's see, courses. So they do have their general education as well. So you have your applied algebra, you have ethics and technology, you have health and fitness, you have all these general education as well as the specialties. So that's good. So companies are coming into the educational marketplace. Western Governors University is online only, to try and help fill the gaps that we have, which there are so many gaps still in IT. And I know some people, it's really hard to find a job saying, why is there a gap? But there is still a gap because of the skill level needed. We still need lots of people with certain skills. And just because it's difficult sometimes to find a job doesn't mean we've solved that gap yet. There's still a pretty big gap. So EC Council they're the certified ethical hacker. They've actually become their own university, accredited and online. So that's another option. So there's a cost to any of these. These are online options versus the in-person. So a lot of this depends on the student on which is the best. So An online one, you have to be able to really push yourself and keep yourself motivated and going. On top of that, if you're struggling with the concept, you need to be able to find out how to understand it, even when people are not around that might be working through the same struggle with you. There's a huge benefit to going to an in-person university. You have one of the largest benefits is you have the other students that are struggling with the same challenges you are, and helping you along. You have access to their resources to help you, which includes oftentimes professors, sometimes tutors, and things like that. And then also there's the other fun aspects of university. The online misses a lot of that. Now, some of them are trying to bring some of that in by having local meetups of people that are in programs, but it's not the same. Just because it's not the same doesn't mean it's not as good. It just depends on the person. So anyway, lots of great things. I'll include all these links down below. Just that paper made me think quite a bit about education at all levels and some of the gaps we have preparing people. The gaps are not only some of the gaps are because we're not preparing people well enough. So we all need to do a better job of that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll see you in the next video.